Hello, this is Matthew Paik, and this is my Lab2 project. As you can see, I've generated the necessary scene and created a ball drop maze. I'm going to play it for you now. So as you can see from our scene, we have balls and they're dropping down these platforms, and like so. And we're just going to watch it enough to see that the balls, or at least most of the balls, will make it to the bottom, which seems to be happening, so I'm going to stop the scene. So how we went about doing this is we created a new object sphere, and this sphere is just the default sphere, and what we did was we took our Lab1's prefab variable for the cube spawner, and we replaced the cubes with the spheres. And if we look at our code here for the cube spawner, we can see that we created a new material, and for every sphere, right, as this is creating a sphere every frame, we also apply a random color per frame. That's what this is doing right here. So that's how we get the rainbow spheres. And we also started to keep track of the time. Right, we created two variables here, object generation period and last generation time. Object generation period determines the time between each sphere, and every time we generate an object, we mark the last generation time. And if we look at our if statement here, if the current frame's time is greater than the last generation time plus the object generation period, then we generate something and mark the current time as our newly updated last generation time. So that's how it works. And we also created a queue to put our spheres in, and the point of this queue is so we can control the amount of spheres that we generate. So if we look here for the queue, if our object count ever exceeds exceeds our max object number, then it destroys the first object in the queue. And then we created several platforms to catch the balls as they come, right? So we see that here. These are the platforms, and as you can see, if we go back to our scene, each of these platforms has a color, and that color was created from these materials, right? So for these materials, we used the color selector to select the color here, and then we made them slightly opaque. And I applied both of these colors, sea green and purple, to the various platforms. And then I tilted the platforms so the balls can roll down the maze. And I did not apply any of the forces into my project because I ran out of time. But that's all. And thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day.